What if the new Strawberry LLM from OpenAI were as fast as Groq? Or perhaps better put, what if Groq could do chain of thought reasoning as well as Strawberry and do it in a fraction of the time?
Well, can it?
It can now.
Hey everybody! It's time for AI Tips with Jay! Sounds too good to be true, but Jay has got some tips for you. Totally free, you don't have to pay. It's time for AI Tips with Jay! AI Tips with Jay! Hooray! AI Tips with Jay! AI Tips with Jay.
This week on AI Tips with Jay. Holy crap, Groq can work as well as Strawberry.
Well, almost.
Well, almost. And now here's Jay.
Thank you, fellow inmates. This week's chain of thought upgrade to PocketGroq is pretty crazy. Let's get right into it. When I heard how smart OpenAI's new Strawberry o1 model was, my first thought was, well, if it's so smart, can it build itself? So I asked it, and it did. I immediately rolled all the chain of thought functionality into PocketGroq and started testing. It blew my socks off.
That explains why I found one of your socks between the couch cushions.
That's a different sock. Look, never mind that. Right now, I want to demonstrate Groq's ability to do, in only a second or two, what OpenAI's Strawberry takes several seconds to accomplish. Again, this is just a demo written by Strawberry to demonstrate that Groq's chain of thought reasoning powers can be just as good and a lot faster than the new OpenAI models. And we're not going to use one of those easy test questions where some ducks walk in front of other ducks and we ask AI to count the ducks, or where Bob ate some of Mary's apples. Look, AI is the epitome of mankind's technical prowess. Let's not waste it counting apples or ducks. You want to test it? Let's make it a real test.
What in the hell is that?
To be honest, I'm not sure. Best I can tell, it's a big, long, egg-headed multiple-choice question used to test high-end AI-driven medical systems.
What in God's name is Puter Ogupple Atini?
I don't know, but I bet Groq does. This is a multiple-choice question, and as you can see, the right answer is A. Our Strawberry Groq demo is pretty simple. We can submit questions with or without, enabling the chain of thought features coded for us by OpenAI. Without chain of thought, Groq gets it wrong by answering C.
Groq, you moron. I knew it was A.
Yeah, because I showed you the... Never mind. We'll reset the demo and this time enable chain of thought by selecting our checkbox. Pay attention to how fast Groq responds. I'm going to click the arrow to submit our question. Now. And the answer was instantaneous. Groq replied with every step in its chain of thought reasoning in well under a second. And more importantly, it got it right. For comparison, let's see how OpenAI's new Strawberry o1 model handles the same question. Remember how quickly Groq replied? Let's compare. I'm clicking the submit arrow now.
What's it doing?
It's thinking.
Tell it to think faster.
And any second now. There we go. OpenAI's new o1 model got it right too. But in the time it took to respond, Groq could have run chain of thought analyses on a half-dozen more questions. In a side-by-side comparison, it's clear that Groq offered a lot more analysis. But to be fair, I asked Claude to compare the answers, and it found that OpenAI's Strawberry model was more concise and on point. It's also worth noting that OpenAI drastically limits the number of requests we can submit every week to their new advanced LLMs. Groq, on the other hand, is cheap and always available. Kind of like a certain announcer.
Don't make fun of me, suckboy.
Not your thing. Cool, take a hike. Otherwise, subscribe and like to AI Tips with Jay. AI Tips with Jay. Hooray! AI Tips with Jay.
AI Tips with Jay is a copyrighted production of j.gravel.us. All rights reserved by
AI Tips with Jay.